Today we are drinking the LGU Bavarian Helles. So, in the mid-1800s, this guy comes along named Joe Grohl and turns the brewing world on its head and starts making this beer, and he calls it Pilsner. And everyone freaks out because it's immensely popular. So the Bavarian region, which is known mostly for making dark beers, bocks, dunkels, a bunch of grumpy old brewers decide we're not going to do that. So they keep making their dark beers, but this Pilsner is coming in and taking over their business. So eventually they break and they start making a succession of lighter and lighter beers. And the first true version of that was the Helles, which in German basically means light. So there was actually, they were so grumpy about it, there was a conference of Bavarian brewers to try to ban the making of light beers, but obviously they failed. But in terms of style, where this fits is, it is less bitter and hoppy than a German Pilsner, but it is not as malty as a Märzen. It's all in the name, Helles meaning pale or light. It's brilliantly clear. It has, a nice, not on this one because we poured it a couple minutes ago, but nice thick head of foam on it. This is your session crusher beer that you're having in a German beer hall. I think if you want to go classic, the obvious pairing is German beer hall food, pretzels, sausages, sauerkraut, that type of jam. But also you could dress this up a little bit if you want to do something lighter, chicken or fish or salads, that type of jam. So we, on the grist side, deviated a little bit. This is our continental Pils malt. Typically, Pils malt from Europe has a little bit more character to it, but we added a little bit of German Weyermann Carafoam, which again, it gives you a little bit more body and gives you a really nice long-lasting head. But also the thing that makes this pop from a malt perspective is a great malt called Special Aromatic that when people ask me what it does, I say it's the malt maker. It just makes whatever you're drinking that much maltier. But on the hop side, it's very classic Coke. It's Tettnang, multiple additions all the way through the boil, just enough sort of spicy, floral complexity to make it interesting, but then it goes away. In terms of bitterness, not very. Not really, it's a straightforward beer. It's really all about a really good, strong, clean fermentation. Because it is such a simple beer, this is the type of beer that really exposes your brewery's flaws if you have them, if you're not brewing clean and you're not taking care of your business. This is very much a brewer's beer. It's low to moderate ABV. It is light, it's crushable, and you can have multiple of these. We had brewed a Helles in the past that all the brewers loved that sadly went away, so we're very excited to have it back. So yeah, as previously mentioned, it's a brilliantly clear beer. You get some nice honeyed malt character, just a little bit of sweetness. Get that really nice hop character that is floral at first and then kind of turns spicy and a little bit more herbal as it goes. But yeah, red PN at the finish, all of that just kind of disappears. You get just a touch of bitterness, some nice, really effervescent carbonations. We try to carb our lagers on the higher end of the spectrum, and it just invites itself for another step.